football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Seminoles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He's got it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He'll try to do it himself. Snags it on the right. Off to the races. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. How about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Got it behind the line, it's Davis. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10.
Take that.
What a play to set him up. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give is to Miller. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Castellanos. Quick strike complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Right on the money. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
He makes a grab, and he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Noles! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic, He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Nah, you my first one. I was asleep.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
I mean, the controls is kind of similar to Madden, but like the playmaker, if you get the, make the.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Simpson. He's going up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Miller with the ball. Ernie on the Jets. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Alabama quickly back to the line. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style, and you can see Alabama.
There he goes! And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 14, Florida State 7.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Touch pass on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on second and goal. Now the play fake. Now adjusting. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on second down.
Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. Motion from the back. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Here's a heat. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tide.
quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Blackwell. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to pass, it's Castellanos. Makes the catch, it's McCoy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Makes the catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Lets it go.
I think that.
Picked off, and
Let's
they
go.
roll in an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Alabama! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Fair catch, called for and made. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Rushes on him. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism, but also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
A shot toward the end zone.
Let's go.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. He didn't have the accuracy either, and that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was intercepted.
He wants to change this route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half. It is a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Back to throw, it's Simpson. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Let's go.
Puts it at the 25 in stride. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run.
Don't let him go.
Touchdown, Florida State. The defense putting points on the board. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.